Okay, let's go into some ranked games with a random character, and so we're going to get today. And it looks like we are playing the big old Berserker once again. Now, we do get a utility pouch, which means we could try to go for another halberd type run. I've been using that weapon a lot. Well, every time I do, get ourselves a Berserker run. So maybe we'll pivot to maybe like a Falcon Blade type situation. See, can we get something crazy from it? Maybe even go for some stinky toothpicks, which could be some fun as well. Yeah, maybe we'll try to go for a bunch of stinky toothpicks. So I'm going to grab you, and I'm thinking about grabbing the big old banana for now and roll once. And we could grab ourselves broom, but the gloves is going to be really, really nice. Making me kind of want to go for Falcon Blade. But we can also go for Claws Attack with our stinky little toothpick. I'm also going to sell this little blue sapphire. So we can go ahead and grab ourselves a piggy bank, along with the broom as well. So we can get a little bit extra damage. We can always sell back for the next shop as well. We do want to switch this around just a little bit so we can have in our food items just a little bit better as well. Switch this to this side, then we can have you back in. I mean, more like so, because then we can have a little bit extra max life from our piggy bank as well. But this is probably going to be our best setup for round one. But yeah, let's get moving on once again. And we're going to be grabbing this pair of gloves. We're going to be going for Claws Attack, along with a stinky toothpick, which makes our opponent take a lot more damage as well. Now we are facing a Goobert Ranger, and lucky for us, they must have accidentally put the Goobert in the wrong way. Well, hammer's the best of us, I suppose. Let's get our little hero sword crafted. That's a big old hammer as well. But let's go ahead and craft this up. Now we could smash open some piggy banks. We could also take the puzzle badge as well. How about we take our gloves? We grab this since it's on sale. Roll once, and I do want to grab another whetstone with another walrus tusk. So we're going to take this for now. I do want to craft it up pretty much immediately. So I did change the brown to be more like this. We can speed up our little tiny hero sword. We still have a broom inside our utility pouch, so this is going to be slower, but deal a little bit more damage. The banana is going to come out because we don't really need the stamina if both our weapons are inside our starter bag, because it goes out a little bit slower. So the next question is, do we want to grab ourselves a fanny pack so we can speed up our weapons just a little bit faster to kind of counteract the slowness of a utility pouch? And I think that's what I'm going to take for this round. We can take that, add this back in, add the inner shiny shell, and then maybe take the stone for now as well, but also reserve both of these for now too, because I do want to grab another whetstone, as well as another garlic. But let's get a Claws Attack, let's get this going. It should be pretty darn sweet, although we are facing a spike shields. Our stamina cost is going to be 0.5 and 0.6, so our stamina shouldn't be too bad, even though they are going to be eating up a lot of it. Enjoy our battle rage, we get our lifesteal, keeping us super healthy, and just enough to win out, is it? It's looking super close, and unfortunately just not enough. It is what it is. We got a Claws Attack as well as our little stinky toothpick, and this is going to be really, really nice. Now, do you want to go for extra Angie? Get ourselves a second gold battle rage. I mean, it could be nice. We could also grab ourselves Thornburst so we can stun our opponents, stack up a bit of spike action. It could be kind of awesome as well. Makes our Claws Attack trigger a little bit faster. You're not going to take Thornburst for now. Take that Thornburst. Let's go ahead and grab our whetstone along with the garlic, and I'm going to roll again. And that's another piggy bank. I did want to try to go for a second stinky toothpick, but it doesn't look like we're going to really be able to go for it. So maybe we sell this. We sell this, we take the storage, we take another piggy bank as well. And I might sell the stones so we can go ahead and grab ourselves a lump of coal. So I was thinking about moving on in this direction, having our stinky toothpick outside the utility pouch. I mean, we're not really making too much use for whetstone or both weapons, but I do want to speed up both Claws Attack, while also giving that increased damage. But I just want this to be going as fast as possible. So I'm going to continue on with this. We have our Thornburst inside as well. It's not going to be sped up or anything like that, so it doesn't make too much sense. But we should be able to get this going pretty darn fast. 1 second cooldown. Make our opponent take that a little bit more damage. And every couple of hits with a Claws Attack, we should be able to get some power. However, that's a lot of blinds because it is a freaking Thorn Hammer. And this Hocus Pocus is nuts because it just gives me infinite buffs. And that literally destroys us. There's not much we can do about that. And we could take ourselves a mana orb, which I'd love to grab, and pretty much go for a big mana buff bomb type situation. But if we take it, we're probably going to lose the next round. So I'm not going to take it, unfortunately. We'll take the boots though for now, since it is on sale. Goobert is going to be really, really awesome as well. Let's take it, and you know, I'm going to sell this so we can go ahead and grab ourselves a little bit more storage. We might actually move this out like so. The problem with this is we do want our food items over beside our utility pouch. We also want to speed this up too. Although we could pivot our situation to be more like this. So our weapons are on either side, then we can have you in as well. We place you back in, and just have our piggy banks in as well. And pretty much let it go like this. We can also grab ourselves another garlic as well, which we wouldn't be too opposed to. Yeah, I'm going to start a little starve credit to go and take it. We can have our setup to be a little bit better in having it this way. But let's get moving once again. We should be able to get lots and lots of heals. We should be able to get our damage from our claws attack as well. We are facing a shovel engineer. They're going to be getting lots of heat as well. Glad they don't have the Kyle because they could steal our buff. Although we don't necessarily really have too much buffs. We do get lift spikes and we do get a little bit of power with our claws attack. We make our opponent take a lot more damage. And the dream was to get a bunch of these Stinky Toothpicks. We can just increase the damage our opponent is going to be taking 1,000,000%. And not bad. We do get ourselves a win for now. Now we do get ourselves a wooden sword, so we could try to go for another Stinky Toothpick. We could also go for Blood Gubbards. Bloody Dagger will be kind of nice as well. Well, let's take this for now. Then I'm going to roll, and I definitely want to grab ourselves a bit of storage. And I'm contemplating grabbing another fanny pack. So I want to speed this up as fast as possible. So you know what, I will actually take it. I'll slot it down below in here for now as well. And I'm wondering, should we take ourselves a customer card for now? Because I would like to find ourselves a good old cheese so we can get a cheese gubbard going. But you know what? Do we just take another fanny pack? At this point, I do want to take it. I want to take it because I want to speed up our garlics along with our Thornburst. And let's get moving. We could go for poison, stacking, freaking frying pan as well. But I don't really want that either. But our stamina cost is going to be relatively cheap. Our opponent does have hammer dagger action with knife damage as well. Once this pops off, you're going to be doing some big damage. And you also get lifesteal during that battle rage as well. Some health pots. And turbo shelly to keep him alive as well. We do need our goobards to keep us alive in it. But those stuns could be really rough for us. Now we got a lot of spikes to counteract the daggers as well. And hell yeah. Not bad at all. Now we're getting all the freaking swords. I mean, do we think we could get ourselves another Stinky Toothpick? That's all I really want. Just a bunch of Stinky Toothpicks on a Berserker. Now I might take it along with a set of blueberries, and we're going to roll again. No, that is a Torn Whip. We could go for Chain Whip, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take another freaking fatty pack, and then I'm going to roll again, and we could go for Magic Torch with the Stinky Toothpicks instead of Claws Attack. I also want to take this helmet too. You know, maybe we will actually go for a torch type setup. And go ahead and grab ourselves that magic torch as well. But we do want to reserve our cap resilience. I'm thinking about selling this, although it's really nice with the goober as well. But you know what, I'm going to just rock on with this sort of situation for now. I'm not going to take the shiny shell. I did kind of want to grab it, and holy frying pan. I'm glad we're not facing them when they do have it. That'll be a lot of damage. We're going to have lots of banana action. I'm glad they don't have spicy banana because they could get turbo amounts of heat with that. But still, Turbo Shelly is going to be kind of rough. And we're using up a lot of stamina since we have so much weapons in. Yeah, way too much weapons, not going to lie. But as long as we keep increasing our damage taking our opponents, our spikes should be able to do more damage. And so we get away with crafting up multiple weapons. And we could also go for Katana as well, which would be kind of spicy too, wouldn't it? I mean, we do have lots of options. I will be taking the helmet though. Should we take another whetstone? Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure if I really do. I want to take every single fanny pack that we can actually take. And then I'm going to roll again. And we could grab ourselves a big old shield if you wanted that. And I don't really want that. Another fanny pack. God, we're taking so much storage. But I'm going to take it. The thing is, do we sell our claws attack right now? I mean, it's great. But since we're going with Stinky Toothpicks, I don't really want to continue on with claws attack. So I'm going to sell it to keep rolling. We could take our box of riches. We could also take another garlic. We can also grab ourselves the leather armor as well, which I'm kind of down for since it is on sale. But I do think we take the box riches for now so we can get some gemstones going. I'm contemplating, do we keep ourselves another garlic? Probably, right? And let's get moving on once again. So I'm using this small little fanny pack just for chip amethyst. So the goobers are going to craft up our freaking magic torch. And now we should be able to scale up a lot more additional damage taken onto opponents. Although they do have Hocus Pocus again and they have infinite buffs. Which is going to be scary. Because we're going to have loads of spikes, loads of vampirism. And yeah, there's not much we can do about this. This skill is just way too strong, is it not? Every time we come across it, we just instant lose, basically. Although I do get it, we are playing with Stinky Toothpicks, maybe. Maybe it's justified. Now, I kind of wanted to go for a Deerwood Guardian type build, so we can take a lot less damage. Although I kind of wish for the other bag, but let's go ahead and take it. Still want to try to go for it. I want to grab our leather armor, with the garlic, the blueberries, with storage as well. Not the storage I really wanted, but it's still storage all the same. I need this stuff, definitely not. And we could grab ourselves a prismatic orb. I mean, we could also go for light goobards as well. The light goobard would make us survive that a little bit longer, but I would like to go for cheese goobards so we can stack up loads of bags life and loads of random buffs. But I did change the setup around to be more like this. Now I am putting our Deerwood Guardian onto a goobard, which is great in Battle Rage, but outside Battle Rage, not as good. But we should be in a great spot because our magic torch should be going super speedy and both our stinky toothpicks are going to be going relatively fast. We don't have as much food items around as I would love to, but I am prioritizing this goober most of all. I'm also going to craft up Dragon Skull Armor, which means we should be able to take a lot less damage during that battle rage. We could keep it as a normal armor so we can survive till we get to battle rage, because we do need to survive for 5 seconds before we enter battle rage. Now speaking of insane, that's in the Excalibur with the energy conversion. We're going to get lots of heats and then tons and tons of buff. So can we really keep up with him? Honestly, it's looking really awesome. Hell yeah, it is. Not bad. Now speaking of insane, time dilators here. This can actually just speed up our goobers. It's a great activator for it, and it's still on silver 4, which is even better for us. So we do want to take it. We want to roll in, and that's our cheesy goobers. That's going to be amazing. We can also increase the speed on our freaking stinky toothpicks. Take 7 blueberries. And then change our setup around so our Deerwood Guardian is literally the opposite way around. We have our time dilator on our goobers, along with this little chip gemstone, which is 3.2 seconds. And yeah, this should be good enough. With our Dragon Skull Armor, we don't get armor until we enter battle rage, so if we get instantly deleted, that's going to be problematic for us. We want to look for more and more helmets. But can we really keep up with opponents? Because they do got lots of damage reduction, but again, we're going to be reducing it with our little tiny stinky toothpicks. The problem is the shield is going to be eating up our stamina like freaking crazy. But we do have battle rage for a long time, and we are stacking up that additional damage taken. And every bit of mana increases our damage, we scale up a little bit of max life, and can we win out? Because right now, it's actually looking kind of nuts, isn't it? Hell yeah, it is. Not bad. Now we could grab ourselves shielded, or we could go for enchanted weapons, stinky toothpicks. I mean, this is where I would love to grab ourselves mana orbs, because then mana mastery would be insane value for us. Because we can get infinite buffs. And should we still take it and try to look for big mana orbs? It's probably going to be better than enchanted weapons, because this is a 25% chance, 1 in every 4 hits basically, to either scale up our damage a bit faster or make them take a little bit of extra damage also. So I still kind of think mana mastery here is a little bit better, right? Yeah, I do think we still take it. Now heal reduction, this is also speeding up our freaking goober if we want to as well. Or maybe we do want to grab it. We can also grab ourselves another shield, which honestly at this point, yeah, I don't want to take it. Now max life stacking, even more with our hack container because we're going to get loads and loads of buffs. This on sale, I'll take it for now. Another freaking blueberries. We can also grab this as well, or we could grab ourselves a stamina sack. Do we sell this so we can grab the stamina sack? I think so. But I'm not sure if we do want to keep the hack container right now. Blueberry is nice because it will stack up way more buffs for us as well. But I'm going to roll once more. And I do think we sell this hack container. We'll grab ourselves that extra blueberries that I skipped on. I'm not going to waste any more gold as of right now. We could grab this banana to help our stamina a little bit more. Maybe we should actually. You know what? Let's take it. I convinced myself to go ahead and grab it. We flip this over to this side and then we just continue on with this for now. So we'll see how we deal with an enchanted weapons blood turn with double hawk runes. We're going to have some big crits, 24% chance. And I'm going to stack up loads and loads of buffs with tons of damage reduction with both helmets as well. We are stacking that damage, we're getting even faster mana, which means we should be able to continuously scale up our damage no matter what. But is it going to be enough damage scaling before our battle rage does run out? Because we stacked up loads of max life. And honestly, looking not bad at all. Hell yeah, it's not. And we can also pivot into a King Goobers. But I do think we grab the helmet, since it's on sale, then we roll, and that's our first mana orb. That's literally insane value for us. We also really want to grab this tiny bit of storage, and we would love to have a weapon situation. Maybe just might be better in here for the time being. But I do want to keep rolling because I don't necessarily really do want this. We could take the fanfare though. You know what? I will grab it. Been using this a little bit more lately, and I think it's been a lot nicer than I tend to realize. And this is going to be smashing as well. We could go for a stone helmet. Stop us from being crit. I would love to reduce opponent's healing even more though. I think that's going to be really awesome as well. So I'm going to sell you and I'm going to take this. And I might not craft these up for the time being. But do we take a one singular piggy bank? Move this fanfare over into this spot. And then reduce that healing even more. Then we can pretty much have our piggy banks in back again. I think I'm happy enough rocking on with this. The fanfare is going to be nice. It gives us empower. It also removes our opponent's stamina. It's kind of nice. Especially being on sale as well. Now, our opponent has inflicted a lot of debuffs, a lot of blinds, decreasing accuracy down to about 60%. 70%? We got loads and loads of buffs. And once we do get our big mana bomb, we get infinite buffs. But is it going to be enough to win out? Because it is neck and neck. And there's no way, right? Yeah, there is a way. Definitely not. And that's the second mana orb. Luck is on our side right now. Let's keep it going now. I mean, we could just take more garlics to speed up our stinky toothpicks, but I'm not going to. We want to grab ourselves emeralds. We want to grab ourselves another fanfare. I don't think we want to buy a full price one, so I'm going to roll. And yeah, that's... we're getting on the luck. I might actually sell one of our piggy banks here, just to take another one. The problem is I do like this mana orb in this spot. I do like this one as well, but this one is not going to be as ideal. Realistically, it would be kind of nice targeting our time dilator, so it might be kind of smashing in this spot. Maybe. We can also just have it target our Deerwood Guardian, because it is literally going to be going turbo nuts, stacking up mana, giving us even more mana stacking. Yeah, I'm down for it. Let's get moving on right now. The problem with time dilator right now for us is it's only really going to be targeting our food items, because they're going to be slowest moving. And this is kind of scary to doom cap, which is why I do like the cheese goat here, because then we can scale up our max life instead of just our heals. We can scale up our max life, get a ton of buffs. Opponent is going to shut off our healing eventually, but we should be able to make him take a lot more damage. However, it's not looking good for us. Yeah, opponent just has way too much buffs, way too much max life. We're doing a falling short because of it. Now, we could also grab ourselves a little spike collar to keep our battle rates going a little bit longer. Honestly, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it with a little bit extra storage. I'm going to keep rolling. Another fanfare, none of this. We could grab you, which I'm down for as well. We could take a bird to speed everything up as well, but I'm not going to. Another cheese will be gladly taken, especially one on sale as well. Make me kind of want to sell our piggy bank pretty much immediately. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with this as well. And it's going to be amazing for us. Now I'm going to place this over just a little bit, so it should be able to give us that little bit more mana. And yeah, we're going to be moving on. It's going to be going a little bit faster. But we should be in a great spot right now, right? Loads of max life stacking with Cheesiest. We are facing opponent with more healing reduction. We'd like to grab our own helmets so we can reduce that healing even further. We only have 30% on our opponents, but have increased a little bit with Steer Nocturnal Locklighter. We do get our buffs, and yeah, we should have no problem winning out from here. We just scale up a lot, and our little stinky toothpicks increase the damage they do take, which is kind of satisfying. Now, honestly, more and more healing reduction, that's all we really do want. So let's go ahead and craft one up. And Bloody Amulet on sale we'll take with the Wonky Snowmans as well. Grab you and roll once. I've never seen so much mana orbs. Also another helmet. Yeah, what the hell's going on with the mana orbs? Do we take it? I think we take this for now with this little bit extra storage for now as well. But let's get moving on once again. I'm going to be crafting up all these gemstones for now so we can keep producing 2 forest dragons. We speak animals as well as cold stack and snow masters. We could be in trouble. Because we got to go fast. And they're going to be going fast 1,000,000%. And look at the amount of freaking rat ships they're going to have. They're going to have infinite power stacking and invincibility. Yeah, there's not much we can do about that. We can't deal damage to them if they have invincibility. Let's grab our helmet. We do not want to craft both of these up. Another mana orb. And that's what I'm talking about. At this point, we do need to sell something. Do we sell our box of riches? I mean, it's been great so far, so I might actually sell this, which is mental, but I do value it quite a bit, because that is going to be another 25%, 50%, 75%, on top of another 18%. Now, do we want to grab a spike collar? Definitely not. And we roll again. Perfect topaz, we're not going to be bothered with taking, but let's move on once again. Is this going to be good enough to win out? Lightning Staff, Serpent Staff, Scale, with some dragons? I mean, it is an interesting build. They're going to get some charges, which does increase the damage on our weapons. We're going to be inflicting lots on the poison. And that poison is going to be stacking up. It's so much poison. We could be in trouble. Never mind. We're going to win out. Hell yeah, we are. Not bad. Now, should we take our points run with a little stinking too big build? Maybe, because we only have a 45 DPS. Well, our opponent did have a 62 DPS, and we only have at about a 30 healing per second, which is not great by any means. In terms of max health gain, we have 162 max life gains, which isn't even that great either. So maybe we should take our points run, but I'm going to continue on. Call me crazy, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm also going to craft up one of these helmets. Still going to continue to roll, and that is another mana orb. Well, yeah, I got to take it right. A little bit extra storage, and then we keep rolling for now as well. Wuppertinger's there too. We could grab another blue gemstone so we can get that little bit of extra freaking block as well. The problem is, where do we place this mana orb? Because it's kind of doodle trash in this position. This one's not even that great. This one's not even that great either. And we need to scale up an infinite amount of mana. I mean, we could place it down below in this position instead, which is only really okay. Yeah, then we venture on. This mana orb is only going to be targeting border weapons, so it's not too crazy by any means. Now, how much heal reduction do we have an opponent? 43%. We also stop him from scaling up so much max life. So we should have the potential to win out, and we scale up so much mana before even Battle Rage does trigger, before this starts just generating up infinite mana. Now we should really get some big mana buffs. And it's not looking too bad right now, is it not? Infinite buffs? Hell no, it's not. Just takes a while to scale. And that's a bit of a problem for us. Now, another cheese. 8 gold for even more max life back in. Honestly, worth it. Let's continue to roll. Not take any of these. Another big gemstone. Green gemstone we don't really care about. This is what I'm talking about. More heal reduction. And we should have been taking this as well. Now the thing is, with the blue gemstones, we can get some blocks stacked up. So we can lamp on our one for weapons as well. But we would need to stack up a lot of blue gemstones, because they only give a small amount of block. And we need 7 block for Jin's Lamp to trigger. But once we do trigger Jin's Lamp, we should be able to get a crazy amount of damage stacked up. So I'm contemplating on whether we craft one of these up for now. And then also craft up one of these sapphires too. Honestly, it doesn't matter if we craft these up, because we won't be able to craft up the next sapphire anyways. But yeah, let's get moving on once again. Let's see if we're going to win this next round. We are facing a Cheese Goobert. Cheese Goobert? Card Goobert, what the hell am I talking about? They're going to stack up in power for their Tom Bloom 2 Skeleton for max life. We're going to have crazy amounts of power. They're going to have lots of spikes. We're going to take lots of chip damage from it. But can we survive? During the battle rage, we take a lot less damage. But is it going to be enough? Right now, it's not looking like enough. 1,000,000%. Definitely not. The crits and the empower was just way too much for us. And you're a little bit too late, my friend. Well, let's take our Jin's Lamp. Let's take our Jin's Lamp. Let's roll. Another cheese will be gladly taken. And we're going to sell you now as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these wonky snowmen. I'm going to sell you. And I'm going to sell these gems for with our shiny shell as well. So we actually stopped the opponent from scaling up quite a bit of max life. Lots of heals. The only thing we do not want to see is block. We see block, we're kind of screwed. But yeah, this is going to be our final builds. We did add our Jin's Lamp. We should be able to get a little bit of block during Battle Rage, but it's only at the start of Battle Rage. So we're going to have a little bit of difficulty scaling up a bit of block during Battle Rage, which means this Flawed Sapphire is going to have to trigger 3 times before we can actually get enough block for Jin's Lamp to activate. It's a tall ask, so maybe we could get rid of this so we can have it a second one. So we could try to lamp that a little bit faster, but then we would lose out on 18% heal reduction. Is that going to be worth it? Honestly, we could generate up a lot more mana then. I'm going to risk it. Let's see if it's going to be good enough to actually win out our final rounds, or should we take our points and run? Because we are facing a Hammer, Panzer Dragon, Ring type build. So with the Spike Staff, as well as Amulet of Light, with tons and tons of buffs. We'll see. Now we have stopped them from healing for insane amounts. They can scale up any max life. They do get a small bit of block, not really actually. So we should potentially be able to win this one out. We are increasing the amount of damage we're going to be taking also. Then we should be able to get our first big mana bomb. Can we get a lamp going right now? 20 DPS? Maybe we did. Not entirely sure. I didn't see if we do proc it, and it's neck and neck right now. Are we actually going to win? Hell yeah, we are. Really surprised this actually won. And yeah, it did lamp. Just not at the time I thought. So in terms of DPS, we still only had about a 45 DPS, but our opponent did have a decent bit of damage reduction. But yeah, it was a fun build. Now, in terms of heals, we did only have 14 heal per second. We did have 16 max health gain as well. And we had a decent bit of damage reduction. But we really should have took our points around, because this build maybe wasn't too insane. But we did survive 1 life left. We at least got some rank points. How much are we going to get? +8. Rank is up to 76. But anyway, stick around. We're going to jump into some round 8 fights to see if this build is actually any good in those late fights. So can we deal with a Cupcake Staff, Mana Thirst, Mana Stacking type build? Maybe. Do they have any Mana Buff Bombs? Definitely not. They're going to be going for infinite block then as well. They have 100% heal reduction onto us, which is kind of scary. But all we need to do is scale up our max life, right? Because our little tiny Toothpicks are going to be scaling up the damage they're going to be taking. They do have invincibility to stop us, and look at these stinky Toothpicks go. Hell yeah, that was insane. And can we deal with a Burning Banner, Blood Torn, Broccoli Goober type situation? This should have a decent bit of healing. We have actually still have it in the negative, which is kind of insane for us. But they have also reduced our healing down to 100% as well. But since we're stacking up max life with our Cheese Goober and our extra cheeses, it's not going to be too much of a problem. And finally, can we deal with a Mercury Elemental corrupted armor, poison spear, dark saber, smelly wall type situation. I mean, I'm not sure why they didn't have the smelly wall target be a mercury elemental, but then they could stack up a load of poison. But maybe they don't really need it, because they are dealing some big damage to us. Although they are taking 34% more damage and it's not close at all.
I don't even care anymore.